Clock's ticking loud, I'm checking the feed. Chat's blowing up, yo Gav, we need a little more time. Just breathing slow, but the countdown's red and it's ready to go. Got my lights set up, my headset on, cameras framed, green screen strong. Coffee's cold, but my heart's on fire. 3 minutes left and I'm wired. 3 minutes to go before we're live. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's gathering time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Stream deck armed, alerts in line. Mods already, the timing's fine. A nervous grin, the playlist spins. Every show feels new again. Messages flood, we can't wait. Followers rolling a record rate. Hands on the mouse, I hit that scene. Lights, mic, magic, live on screen. 3 minutes to go before we're live. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's gathering time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 1 minute left, heart skips a beat. Every viewer's waiting in their seat. 10 seconds flashing, can't turn back now. Gavin takes a breath, he's ready somehow. 0 on the clock, lights burn bright. Hey chat, what's up? It's racing night. From countdown dreams to full-blown show, that's how it starts. 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago.
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to my stream this evening. I'm Gavin Bass 1 on a Saturday night, and it's all ready to rock and roll tonight. But before we get going tonight, I have a couple of very important messages to share with you all. And the first one is basically I'm a great believer in sharing everybody's platform, and I've spent the last 7 or 8 months doing comms now for a lot of different leagues. Some I left, some I was a bit disappointed in, but all of these leagues on screen I have totally committed to, and I'm really, really looking forward to continuing on doing commentary for them. So I just wanted to give each and every one of them a shout out because they're all looking for drivers. RPL on a Monday night, 4 tiers, bronze, silver, gold, and for the absolute elite drivers, you've got the diamond. Then you've got CRL on a Monday night, absolutely fabulous league. Up to now, I don't think there's even been one safety car there. Super driving. Tuesday nights at 9:30, you've got Rattlers, absolutely fabulous. And one thing in common, every single person that owns these leagues are enthusiastic, ambitious, and very, very energetic. And that's why I like them. Then you've got Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Absolutely brilliant bunch of guys. And a new one to me is a Thursday night, and that is Apex Racing Series. Really, really cool bunch of lads there. And I'll tell you what, they're a new league that's growing very, very fast. And I want to be part of their journey to help them get to where they need to be. Then you've got WERC, and they are on a Friday evening at 8 p.m. Fabulous racing there, nose to nose stuff, and really, really enjoyable. Then, of course, you've got the Pure Speed Syndicate on a Saturday and on a Sunday with the World Cars. They have now gone to 2 tiers on a Saturday night, and they are growing really, really fast. And always, all of these leagues are always looking for new drivers and reserves. So if you meet all the criteria and you jump through all the hoops, you'll get in and you'll get a seat there. And of course, you'll have me doing commentary. So, on a bit of a serious note now, this is one thing that I really want to talk about. And I posted up a few weeks ago about buy me a cup of coffee. And it was a fellow guy on one of the leagues said, Gavin, you work very hard and you put a lot of energy into your streams and you provide a very, very good watchable stream for all the drivers. Well, now that I'm involved with so many leagues, I don't need the money. I don't want the money, and I don't do this for money. I do it for the love of it. And I had a massive breakdown about 17 years ago that left me with really, really bad anxiety, depression, and all of those things that go along with having mental health problems. And if anyone believes that I'm doing a good job and I'm providing you with a really good night, well, down at the bottom, buymeacupofcoffee.com doesn't really mean buy me a cup of coffee. What I'm going to do is I'm going to donate every single penny of it to three lovely charities that are very close to me. And I'm sure they're also very close to a lot of you guys. That's my wife's mother, Liz, who lost her life very short time ago to dementia. Then you've got Daisy Lodge, which is a cancer home for the parents to go and sit with their children that are very, very ill. And they call it or Daisy Lodge, sorry, and they're crying out for income. All very, very underfunded. Then you've got Mind, and then you've got Dementia UK. And those are all charities that are very close to all of our hearts, I'm sure. And I'm sure everybody could tick a box to say, yeah, every one of those means something to me. So on a monthly basis and on a weekly basis, I'm going to plug away for this. And I really, really do ask you to support me because I put a lot of work into this. And in return for what I do, I'm asking you to donate a little bit of money. No big pounds involved here, just what you can afford. Buy me a cup of coffee and I'll make sure that I post up the amount of money that we're raising together for a fabulous bunch of charities here within all of our F1 racing platforms. And you know what? Those platforms bring us all together. And those who suffer from mental health and don't want to go outside, feel a bit low in self esteem, this is a great place for you all to hang out. And there's always a bit of friendship in amongst these Discord groups. So that's it for this evening in terms of that charity. I'm really going to push this and I'm really asking you from my heart to post a little bit of money into this charity. And there'll be nobody prouder than me to share that with you every week, what we can do for these fabulous charities. So that's the serious part out of the way. We're in Austin, Texas tonight, and we're the Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday Night Crew. And this is now the new season and the very, very new Tier 1 of this fabulous league on a Saturday night. I'm going to give you a little bit of taste of where you're going this evening. Enjoy.
Engines humming down that old dirt road, chrome in the sun, that's a heavy load. Pure Speed Syndicate riding proud and mean. Fueling our blood in the sky gasoline. We ain't slowing down for nothing tonight. Got tires burning and ribs done right. We rewatching nice cars run, monster trucks fly, cowboys riding broncs under the red and white sky. Friday night lights and the crowd's going wild. Barbecue smoke rolling country style. Pure Speed Syndicate, never looking blue, just fast. Loud, proud, and barbecue too. Tailgates down, we were laughing loud. Grease and glory for the Gearhead crowd. Football tossing in the parking lot, with sauce on our hands and ribs too hot. Radio crackling, announcer roars. That V8 thunder shakes the floors. We were watching nice cars run, monster trucks fly. Cowboys riding broncs under the red, white sky. Friday night lights and the crowd's going wild. Barbecue smoke rolling country style. Pure Speed Syndicate, never looking blue, just fast. Loud, proud, and barbecue too. Steel hearts racing, no slow lane here. We toast the night with smoke and cheer. From rodeo rings to the 50-yard line, we were chasing fire, we were doing just fine. Yeah! Cars run, monster trucks fly, cowboys yell and the sparks light the sky. Under them bleachers where the sweet smoke blew, we found our heaven in a barbecue view. Pure Speed Syndicate, rolling true, lights are racing, we were passing through. We found our heaven in a barbecue view. Pure Speed Syndicate, rolling true, lights are racing, we were passing through. Engine's cool, but the night's still young. Barbecue bones and the song still sung. Pure Speed forever under red, white, blue. Fast life, loud life, that's what we do. Smoking boys now, y'all. Gavin says don't be speeding in the pit lane. Yeah.
I thought he was going to do it. He's going to do it again. Are you kidding me? A little bit more this time, buddy. Oh, my. Perfect. Oh, all of that was after the scores were in. Bonus time for him to add some points in there.
Tailgate, nice cars run, left and wild. They rolling with a Gearhead crowd. Football tossing in the parking lot. Got faced all, but you think you might. Sword down's written down. That ain't what a country road. It's barbecue smoke rolling country style.
Right, there we go, and there. Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah. I'm American tonight, and welcome to Pure Speed Syndicate. And I was told by Macao this is the way the Americans dress for their big occasions. And we are in Austin, Texas tonight, and it's the Circus of the Americas. 5.5 kilometers long, 20 turns. Charles Leclerc is the fastest man on the track at the moment. And we have recorded speeds up to 325 kilometers per hour on this track. Or sorry, kilometers per hour is right on this track. Pit stop loss time is 20.6 seconds. Safety car probability is 29%, and the virtual safety car is 30%. If you've got a soundbar, if you're watching TV, crank it up. Put a little bit of patchouli oil on, let your hair out of those clasps, shake your head, and let's get rocking. We're heading to Texas. Let's do it.
all around. Saturday night, the track is alive. Pure speed syndicate, ready to drive. Rubber burns, the tension's tight. You can hear the thunder in the night. Pure speed syndicate, chasing the line, stealing fire on borrowed time. With Gavin's voice riding every fight, we were flying into glory on a Saturday night. Flags are waving, hearts collide, side by side in the neon tide. Every corner, sparks ignite, only the fearless own the night. Hear the call, it's do or die. The whole crowd lifts when the engines cry. Pure speed syndicate, chasing the line, steel and fire. On borrowed time, with Gavin's call, the stars take flight. We're riding our legend on a Saturday night. Here they come, neck and neck down the stretch. Gavin's words fuel the fire in the flesh. Every lap's a heartbeat louder than the drums. Only one can rise when the checkered flag comes. Your speed syndicate, live in the fight. On wheels of lightning burning bright. With Gavin's echo guiding the light. We'll race forever on a Saturday night. Engines fade but the story remains. Pure speed syndicate, ready to drive. Rubber burns, the tension's tight. You can hear the thunder in the night. Pure speed syndicate, chasing the line, stealing fire on borrowed time. With Gavin's voice, riding every fight. We were flying into glory on a Saturday night. Flags are waving, hearts collide, side by side in the neon tide. Every corner sparks ignite, only the fearless on the night. Hear the call, it's do or die. The whole crowd lifts when the engines cry. Pure speed syndicate, chasing the line, steel and fire. On borrowed time, with Gavin's call, the stars take flight. We're riding our legend on a Saturday night. Here they come, neck and neck down the stretch. Gavin's words fuel the fire in the flesh. Every lap's a heartbeat louder than the drums. Only one can rise when the checkered flag comes. Pure speed syndicate, living the fight on wheels of lightning, burning the drums. Only one can rise when the checkered flag comes. Pure speed syndicate, living the fight on wheels of lightning, burning bright. With Gavin's echo guiding the light. We'll race forever on a Saturday night. Engines fade but the story remains. Pure speed syndicate runs through our veins. We're flying into glory on a Saturday night. Flags are waving, hearts collide, side by side in the neon tide. Every corner sparks ignite, only the fearless on the night. Here they come, neck and neck down the stretch. Gavin's words fuel the fire in the flesh. Every lap's a heartbeat louder than the drums. Only one can rise when the checkered flag comes. Pure speed syndicate, living the fight. All war things in midnight. Here they come, neck and neck down the stretch. Gavin's words fuel the fire in the flesh. We're flying into glory on a Saturday night.
We're in the pit lane. It's Saturday night. It's Gavin Bass 1. It's Pure Speed Syndicate. And we're in Austin, Texas. And I'm really, really good. Thank you very, very much for all of your comments and tuning in on Twitch this evening for this amazing race at Texas. Good evening to everybody that has said hello to me on Twitch. Hey, Commentary, how are you, sir? I think this is a short quali. Yes, I think so. I'm just getting myself together here now and getting ready to get on with these guys out on their laps. Let's go down your drivers. We've got I Have No Grip in the Mercedes tonight. This is the new season. This is Tier 1. And I'll tell you what, a lot of the assists are off. There's no pit assists. And the damage is on simulation. So any little touches at all will cost you. Here's in P2 there on the Williams. He's driving the Williams this evening. H-Town's in the kick. Pulley, good evening to Pulley. He's driving the Aston Martin this evening. And then you've got Rossi. He's driving the Racing Bull. 21 Cloves of Garlic also out in the Racing Bull this evening. Then you've got MRB. He's driving the Haas this evening. And Brahms, new guy to the lead. And good welcome to you, Sir Brahms, in the Alpine. Then you've got Montiesto, one of the good guys there. He's a fast lad, driving the Ferrari. Going to keep an eye on him tonight. Then you've got Big Woods. Good to see you, Big Woods. And good luck to you in that Mercedes this evening. Setters, the guy who's never far away from the front of the grid. He's driving the Red Bull tonight with his teammate. It's Lucky Luke. And I haven't done commentary on Lucky Luke before, but I'm welcoming this guy to the league as he wiggles and swiggles down the track. Then you've got Macchio from America. Good evening to you, sir. I got your name wrong the first time, and Macchio, I've got it right now. Maverick in the Ferrari this evening, and Hydrogen in the Williams. Raging Hawk, the owner of this league, out in the Alpine this evening. Will he give Gavin a little wiggle? Probably not. He's on a lap, so I'm not getting any wiggles from Raging Hawk tonight. Lots of people tuning in, and for those who are just joining, this is Pure Speed Syndicate. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and I am cooking this evening and looking for absolutely some brilliant racing. Hawk gives me a little wiggle, and I love those wiggles from the owner. Let's see who's out on a lap. On with Pulley. Driving the Aston Martin, very, very high speed part of the circuit here. He's touching 207 miles per hour. He did. Into the left-hander he goes, and it gets a very technical turn here. Into this very, very tight left-hander. Now it's full throttle ahead. Montiesto posts a 1:33.627, and Pulley backs out of that lap. He just didn't like it. Let's see who else is out there. We're on with MRBZ, and he's on his lap at the moment. Just had race control coming through me from Tier 2. Young James, at 14-year-old, has put his car on pole position this evening. So that's a fabulous job for James. Can James win his first race ever in Pure Speed Syndicate? Pierce just puts in a 1:32.798, and we're still on board with MRB here, and we're going to see what MRB can do about that. And he posts in a 1:34.780, putting him in provisional 7th place. Nice lap, sir. On with H-Town, driving the kick. He's on a lap. Let's see what H-Town can do for us this evening. A P8 for H-Town, puts him in P8. Nice lap, sir. It's Lucky Luke, and I'm on with Lucky Luke in the Red Bull. He's new to the league, and he's new to me, and I'm making him most welcome this evening in this Red Bull, taking on this left-hander. Let's see what Lucky Luke can do tonight in this Lucky Red Bull. Out to the board. P9 for Lucky Luke, and I just noticed he only used 70, or he had 70% of his battery left on that lap. So I can tell you, Lucky Luke has got lots left in the tank. You just keep an eye on that lad. You can't fool Gavin. If you're going to sandbag, I'm on to you. On with Brahms. No, he's off the track. He's just letting people through. On with Maceo. He's backing off, and he is just going to harvest his battery for a while. I've spoken to this guy, and we've had a wee bit of chat together. We've actually had a little coaching session as well, I think. And he's from USA, living in Germany, and he's going over the line now, and he's going to try and set a lap. DRS activated. Let's ride on board with the Williams of Maceo. Sorry. He's in the pit. Sorry, I was on with hydrogen. Me bad. First mistake of the evening. You've got to forgive me. I'm getting old. So I'm going to stay on with hydrogen. He's trying to better a 1:33.349. So I'm just going to keep an eye on sector 2 here to see if he's had any improvement on it. If not, I'll jump onto somebody else. Down the fast part of the track he goes. Hooks it into the left beautifully there. Taking all of that left. He's 2/10 up, and this could actually put him in P2 here. I'm fully expecting hydrogen to make a P2, but Kears has set a 1:32.798. That's a brilliant lap for a banker. And I said banker. Into the left he goes. Can hydrogen put it in P2? He certainly can. Gavin gets it 100% right. P2 for hydrogen. Great lap, sir. On with I have no grip. Nine minutes and 3 seconds left of this qualifying session here tonight in Austin, Texas. We're with the Pure Speed Syndicate, Tier 1 division, and there's going to be some battling going on here tonight at the circuit. Cloves of Garlic, 1:32.705 provisional pole. Great lap for Cloves. Well done, sir. So I'm going to do a full lap with I have no grip. Right on board. Oh, he's going into the pits. We're not going to ride on board with him. On with Pooley. Can he make any improvement on the 1:33.6? I think Pooley's running out of fuel there. On with Rossi. He's just finishing off a lap here. Let's see how Rossi goes in this Racing Bull this evening. Oh, beautiful lap by Rossi. P3 there for the Racing Bull of Rossi. Great lap. On with Brahms. Brahms is trying to better that 1:33.174, so all eyes top right to see if there's any improvement on that time. Yes, indeed there is. There's 3/10 at the moment, and this just might be enough to put Brahms in P2 if he can get a very clean and tidy Sector 3. I'm saying P2, but it's probably going to be a P3. Let's see what he does here. Oh, Kears just puts in a 1:32.68.4. Into the left-hander he goes. P3, got it right again near enough. Unbelievable stuff. On with Maceo. Let's go on with Setters. I have a feeling he's going to pit. And the feeling was right. And he goes. On with Montiesto driving the Ferrari. Coming round the final left-hander. Oh no, it's not the final one, sorry. Another mistake. Deducted from my wages. Montiesto's nearly 3/10 up at the moment, and that might just be enough to put him into about P6 or P7. Good evening, Etherbite. How are you doing, sir? Glad to have you in the chat. You're on with Pure Speed Syndicate this evening in Austin, in Texas. Feel free to join the league, buddy. It's a great wee league. Still on with the Ferrari. Here we go. P7. Montiesto P7. 4 minutes and 55 left. Oh, I forgot you were no longer in the league, buddy. Yes, it's all going well, thank you. On again with hydrogen in the Williams. He's coasting, so he's not putting a lap in. So did you join another league, Etherbite? Just remind me, I have got a bad memory. On with MRB. Let's see what MRB's got. He's in 15th at the moment. He jumps into the pits. Oh, well done, Etherbite. Got P2 in the Merc in my debut as a reserve. Now driving full time for the Alpine. Oh, glad to hear you got sorted out with the seat and you're enjoying it. Did you get that with one of my setups by any chance? 3 minutes to go. Good. Nothing like one of Gavin's setups, is there? So they're all going out for their last chance saloon lap. Well, if you want any more setups, buddy, just let me know and I'll certainly give you what I know. Always happy to help you. I'm going on with I Have No Grip. He's currently in P12 in the Mercedes. He's not improving in Sector 1. I'm going to stay on with him until the end of Sector 2. Yeah, I told you it was mad. What do you think of the top speed at the top of the hill? Isn't it really cool? I bet you done some overtakes in the DRS zone there. And you know what? I think I've got it completely right because the setup seems to give you good corner speed as well, especially in Spa. Anyway, we're on with I Have No Grip and end of sector 2. He's about a tenth up there, and that just might not be enough to get him up. He might get and squeeze into about P10 or P11 if he gets a good last bit of this circuit. Let's see how he goes. Oh, Have No Grip puts it into P4. He has an absolutely amazing sector 3, and that's a lap from, honest to goodness, I don't know where that lap came from, but he got a lot of speed in that sector 3, and he's just put that Mercedes in P4 tonight in Austin, Texas. Let's go on, my Maverick. Kears puts in a 1:32.440. So Kears is in pole position provisionally. I wonder, can Maverick do anything about this in the Ferrari? Oh, that's nice and smooth around there. He's about 100th up just at the moment, but he's got an awful lot of energy in the battery, and maybe sector 2 will pick up another couple. Don't know what happened the other bite. Honestly, I'm involved in so many leagues, I don't know what cars or what, to be honest. I don't know. Sector 2. Here we go. He's still only 100th up, so Cloves of Garlic puts it in P position there. 132, P1, 132.373, so he knocks Kears down into P2. Brahms, a wonderful P3 in his debut. P1 in Tier 2. James got pole position in Tier 2. Don't know how his race went, but he got P1. Really proud of him, to be honest with you, because as you know, I've been doing a bit of coaching with him. Yep, there's 2 tiers now. Yeah, the league's growing really, really fast, to be honest with you. Really fast. Oh, Montiesto. All right, good on you, buddy. Thank you very much for coming on and giving me some support. Always enjoy a bit of chat. Keeps me company, especially in quali. Nice little crowd in Twitch tonight. Really good to see you all, and you're all very welcome. If you've just joined, it's Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday night race in Austin, Texas, and I'm Gavin Bass 1, the resident commentator for this league. And it looks like 21 Cloves of Garlic has secured pole position tonight in the race with Kears in second. Looks like Brahms is in third. Pulley's on, and he says, well, I messed up every run-up. It happens, sir. It happens. So there you have it. 21 Cloves, Keers, Brahms, Hydrogen, Woots, I Have No Grips, Rossi, Macao, Maverick, Montiesto, H-Town, Setters, It's Lucky Luke, and it's Raging Hawk, Pulley, MRBZ in 16th there this evening. So the scene is purely and utterly set now for an absolutely superb race here in Austin, Texas tonight. While the guys are in the pits and doing their normal tweaks to their cars and their fuels and their tires and their wings and their strategies, they've lots to go through here and they've an awful lot to think about. So I think what we'll do is it says that they're waiting for players, so that means they're just waiting, and I will then just play the national anthem for this evening. Tonight, just a normal old anthem. So just give me 2 seconds. I'll get onto my laptop and I'll get that all sorted out for you very, very shortly. Anyone watching tonight, what's your prediction? Who's going to win the race? Any predictions for Gavin tonight? Cloves of garlic. Etherbite says cloves of garlic for the win. I just do not know. Honestly, do not know. It's a real hard call. But anyway, we've got your national anthem. You actually got a wee bit more of the anthem that I wanted to give you, but you got it. It's there, it's done, and we are on the formation lap here in Austin, Texas for the very first race of the new season with this very new Tier 1 division with Pure Speed Syndicate, and they're lining up on the grid, and the tenseness is really tight tonight. Let me just jump on here and see what those tire situations are. There you go. The tires are there. And we're on the starting grid, waiting on those lights. And here they come. Everyone parked well. 5 greens, and we're away in Austin, Texas with Pure Speed Syndicate as they go up the hill for this first turn right. Let's see if they can keep it clean. Clean start to the race. Absolutely brilliant. We're off to a belter. And 21 Cloves of Garlic is right up there in first place. Half a second ahead, but look who's behind him. It's Brahms. This is the new driver, and he's not making any fool of himself this evening. He's in P2, and he's pushing already. He's on the tail of Cloves of Garlic, and he's not letting him away. Then you're down to Kears in P3, Hydrogen P4, and there was a wee bit of carbon went flying there, but it just might have been tyres actually. Then you've Rossi, P5, Macao in P6. Is there a move trying to be made here? Yes, there is, in the inside. Oh, that's a tight one there. Something's gone wrong with the kick there. He just slowed up, but everything's cool. What a very clean start to this race here tonight. Brilliant stuff. On the Maverick. Oh. He's pushing in the Ferrari already. "21 Cloves of Garlic" puts in a 1:36.015. Absolutely. You're on with the elite drivers of Pure Speed Syndicate, and these guys are trying to prove to the owners that they're worthy of being in this league and not causing any unnecessary accidents. But look at this race with the two Ferraris. On Montiel, though, he wants that place, and Maverick's holding off. Just coasting round those corners. Side by side they go. Montiesto wants it, but he has to just go a wee bit wide. And look at that Red Bull of Lucky Luke. Lucky Luke's trying to take advantage of that situation, and he does. He goes to the inside. Oh, Montecito. Okay, thank you for the correction. If you can think I do 8 league races a week, I tell you what, it's really, really hard getting up there with all those names. But look at Lucky Luke here. Really nice battle going on here. The second Ferrari of Mavericks, right? He's in there. So this is a good chance to have a look at the position changes, and the person that's making the most moves at the moment is Lucky Luke, and he's in P8 in that Red Bull. Bram's in the lead now, and he has taken P1, Cloves of Garlic P2, and just look at that Williams there. Looks like Kears has made it into P2. What a phenomenal race going on for position 1 here. Unbelievable stuff so far here in Austin. Hydrogen's in 4, Rossi's in 5th, 6th position is Macao. He's doing real well in that Haas. Then you've got Big Woods. Lucky Luke, he's in 8th, 9th Maverick. Montecito is just made a move up at the 9th. Nice move there. He's keeping them at bay behind, but look at the moves going on here. Absolute wheel-to-wheel stuff here in the left-hand side. That Ferrari of Maverick takes up a 10th position again. Down to Have No Grip in 11th, and MRB in the Haas, and then you've got H-Town in 13th in the kick, and he's pushing really, really hard to try and get an outside move on this right-hander. Let's see how this one goes. Oh yeah, lads, this is really good stuff. Just a little tap on the back of the Mercedes there, but nothing to be worried about. Just outbraked himself ever so slightly, and H-Town's now in P14. Police down in P15 and Setters in 16th. Don't know what happened to Setters, but he hasn't had a great start to this race. Let's see the stops. Yeah, Setters had 2 stops for some reason, so I don't know what's happened to Setters, but Setters is out of this race. But there's points right down to P17, so it's well worth sticking in. But look at Brahms. He's holding off Kears at the moment for P1. Right behind him is Cloves of Garlic in P3, Hydrogen in P4, and Rossi right in there in P5. Down to Big Woods. He's in the Mercedes. Can Big Woods make a move under DRS here? Just needs to be patient, get under the tail of that car in front of him, which is a Haas. And I've got a feeling Maceo is vulnerable here. Back wing will open. There it is. And he goes past. Absolutely beautiful move. And he just says goodbye to Maceo there. And that puts Big Woods up in the P6 in the Merc. Down to Montecito. And he is pushing now against MRB. Oh, look at the inside move if I have no grip. Absolutely beautiful stuff there. Caught him sleeping. And the Merc's just popped into P10. Really good battle here. P11 with Raging Hawk. He's in the Alpine and he's not far off the pace either. So interesting to look at the tyres here. Some people have actually thought I'll go out with the soft tyres, 4 laps old. They are. And that is Cloves of Garlic and also Maceo. They've gone out with the soft compound tyre first. They were probably hoping for a safety car, and we've got a caution there now at the moment, and that looks like Poulet has gone off the track. Unfortunate one for Poulet, and it doesn't look like he's any damage, but he's obviously just overcooked that corner, and he's back on track. Down to I have no grip. He's in P10 in the Merc. And he's pushing now. Setters gets a 3-second warning for going outside of track limits. What can MRB do to defend against this Haas? I don't think there's too much he can do because he's going to have DRS behind him. Let's see. Oh, look at Raging Hawk. Nice move by Raging Hawk on the inside. He takes the inside there and he gets himself up into P10 cleanly. Poulet keeps losing accelerator for some reason. That's terrible. Hawk's doing very, very well indeed, Etherbite. He certainly is. Poulet has DNF'd and we've got a yellow flag. Absolute drag race up the hill here for the top two. And look at Brahms. He couldn't do anything about the Williams of Keers there. He just had to say goodbye and give way. He's going to tuck right in behind, but Cloves of Garlic right in there, 3rd position in the Racing Bull, and he's having a great race. Hydrogen, never rule this guy out. He's leading the pack here in the 2nd little race. Yeah, totally get you, Poulet. No worries at all. You've done the right thing. 3-second penalty for Rossi. On the Raging Hawk, he's in P9 and he's wanting to get that 8th position, and he's just coming to the part of the track now where he should be able to make the move. I don't think MRB will be able to do anything about this Alpine this time. Right on his tail, and he wants to stay as close to this car as he can. He's going to take it early. That might not be a sensible move because that might just give I have no grip. Oh, here we go. Drag race. Will he pull out into the inside here? I think he will. There he goes. He's making the move and he makes it stick. Raging Hawk up into P8. Absolutely solid move there by the Alpine, and he's now moving up the grid really, really fast, but he's got a plethora of guys behind him that want his spot back. Let's just see if the Hawk can hold on to it. Oh, Hydrogen P4. He just gets a 3-second penalty. So those penalties are going to pay a big price at the end of the race. I would say those 6-lap-old softs are going to be wanting change very soon, so keep an eye on those soft running cars at the moment. Here's is holding off Brahms just about 0.3 of a second between them, so they're bang on each other at the moment. and they're starting to pull up 1.5 second away from 21 cloves of garlic, and Hydrogen's now on the tail of 21 cloves, and there's a real battle going on here. Montecito, he gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. On with I Have No Grip, he's in P11. 12, sorry, and he made a move there, I think. Yes, he did. He took a move off Maverick. Maverick's not having the best of races tonight, and he's one of the fast guys usually. Cloves of garlic, he's now wanting a go here. Let's see, outside move. Really tight on the tail of the Williams of Hydrogen here. And Cloves of Garlic has got the bit between his teeth. And there's not a vampire around Austin, Texas at the moment that will go anywhere near this guy. He'll drive a stake through their heart. Is he going to drive a stake through the heart of Hydrogen? Don't think so, not just right at the moment. It's going to take him a wee bit of time. He goes in and he gets rid of those soft tires. On with MRB in the Haas, and he's chasing down I Have No Grip. He's going into the pits as well, so lots of position changes going on now. H-Town gets up into 9th position. Brahms gets a 3-second penalty, and Brahms will definitely not want that because Kears is out front now and he's running clean. Having a look at the stops now. Here we go. So from 10th position down, all made stops. Pulleys retired from the race due to technical issues with his accelerator. And now these guys are out in the 1-lap stops. So let's just see what those tyres are doing. Maverick's out on 4-lap old hards or softs now. And Brahms is up in P2, and Brahms is going to have an attack on the Williams of Kears. Really good race going on here in P1. Whenever the Raging Hawk watches this video back, and I'm sure he'll watch every single second of it, he's going to be a very proud man this evening, because I can tell you, this guy works endlessly to get this league right, and now he's got a Tier 1 division with 16 absolutely fabulous and clean, respectful drivers, and I think we're in for some very, very good racing in months and weeks to come. Mackay, P10, he makes a move on the outside, gets himself into P9, and Have No Grip can do nothing about that. But just look, he's absolutely cooking here is Mackay, P9, 2-lap old mediums, and he's catching H-Town. Cloves of Garlic, he's now out on those very, very fresh medium tyres, so he's going to have an awful lot of traction and an awful lot of grip. Pierce gets a 3-second penalty. He definitely didn't want that. And now, I think we've got a real race on our hands because equal penalties for P1 and P2. I'm getting real good feedback here from Etherbite, and Etherbite is telling me that he really believes the strategy of the Raging Hawk is superior tonight, and he just might get a podium. And I'll tell you what, I'll be very, very pleased. Montecito just gets a 3-second penalty for track limits, so those penalties are starting to really play havoc here in Austin, Texas, with the Pure Speed Syndicate Tier 1 race. Cloves of Garlic, he's getting closer and closer to Mackay. Oh, there's an inside move being made there, and that was Rossi. Rossi's holding out there, and Rossi sneaks into P10, and he puts Have No Grip behind him, and he's now going after 21 Cloves of Garlic. Lap 10 of 28 here in Austin, Texas, and this is turning out to be an absolute banger. Back on McKeers, he's P2. Where does he come out? He's in the pits and he's just had a new set of hard tyres and he's going to come out in third position. Absolutely. Oh, fourth it'll be. He holds fourth and that, oh, somebody goes wide to try and get round him. That was the Raging Hawk. Pushing really hard, these two guys. Looks like the tyres are wearing quite quickly here. Like most of the circuits, Heatherbite, to be honest with you. The tyre strategies and the tyre wear on this game are completely different to the 2024 game. And you know what? I hate calling it a game. It's not a game, it's a competitive sport. These guys have been practicing all day. They've been looking at their strategies. They've been looking at their fuel consumption. They have to learn the pit stops. Honest to goodness, this is far from a game. On with Rossi. DRS activated, and Rossi's going to get the P out. Here he comes. 20 cloves of garlic, does the right thing. He moves over. Rossi gets the inside line, but 21 goes for the late break, and the two of them are side by side round this corner. Absolutely brilliant. Look, the undercut being tried there. Cloves of garlic tried to move there, but it didn't come off. Wow, Rossi was just too smart for him there, and he closed him out. Brilliant move there by both Garlic and Rossi. Close racing going on here. Big Woods, P11. Right up into P10. He just gets rid of Have No Grip, and the two Mercedes have swapped positions. Big Woods now, P10. So lots of pit stops going on up at the top of the grid here. So all things are changing, and let's see what the stop situation is now like. All the stops are being made. H-Town's still out on his original tyres, as is Have No Grip, Raging Hawk, and it's Lucky Luke. They're still out. Oh no, Lucky Luke has stopped. Or has he? Yes, he has indeed. I Have No Grip is still on the original tyres. I'm just going to go down now to a battle that's going on with Big Woods against Hydrogen. That's going to be an interesting one. Into the right-hander he goes. He needs to get as much pace as he can here up to this left-hander. Will he have DRS? I don't think he will. I think both of them are going to have DRS here. I don't know whether everybody's doing a two-stop or not. It's driver choice. It's not a mandatory thing. Both of them have got DRS here. Big Woods tried everything there, but he just didn't have the straight line speed to get right onto the back of H-Town there in the kick. But look at that. H-Town's getting challenged big time on the outside. And that's Hydrogen. Hydrogen just gets up into the P6 there with a very, very smart move. Maceo gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. So all of the guys in the top four carrying penalties, and just let's see what those penalties are. It's a quadruple 3, all of them carrying 3. 6 for Hydrogen, 3 for H-Town, 6 for Montecito, and 3 for Setters, 3 for Maverick, and 3 for MRB. Right now at the moment, we've only got 5 clean runners in this race, and the battles are starting to get furious at the front. Bram's back out there in front, and he's got Kears riding behind him, and Kears is going to say, I'm going to tuck in here for a while, I'm going to save the battery, and I'm going to take you on the next DRS zone. Where do you see? Oh, Brahms holds him off beautifully there, but I'm sure Brahms used an awful lot of battery there to try and keep there. Keir's getting it a wee bit squirrely there, but he's rescuing it every single time. Nice stuff going on there for P1 and P2. On the Raging Hawk there, P10. Is he going to make a move now? P10. Yes, he is. He gets past the Red Bull off its Lucky Luke, and Raging Hawk up into P9, and fast it is. Into the right-hander. I've just noticed that that Red Bull is running with no right-hand end plate, and there's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to go into the pits because those right-hand turns are going to be very, very difficult with a lack of traction. Hawk's just going to bide his time here, and he will definitely make the move under an easy overtake, and that'll be Lucky Luke's not so lucky night. Go on, the Hawkeye. Go on, son. Can he do the outside move round the corner? No, he can't. The Red Bull's just defending him off, but he cuts into the inside. He's going to try the inside move, and he makes it stick. Hawk makes a beautiful move on the S-bends, and we've got a race on our hands here because Hawk wants into that podium position, and he's running penalty-free at the moment, and he's going good. Come on, the Hawk. I'm right behind you, sir. MRB gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so those rookie mistakes are still happening. And here we go. It's another move by the Hawk in the Alpine. He's going to take that position, and I don't think he'll give that position up now. Absolutely not. Let's go on with your race leaders, and let's go down each car in exactly where they are in the track halfway through this race. You've got Brahms in the Alpine and P1. Here's following behind ever so closely in that Williams. They are battling out between each other. Race control, it's Lucky Luke. He gets a 3-second penalty. Maceo in the Haas in 3, leading up this little race with Rossi right behind him. Behind him, you've got 21 cloves of garlic with Hydrogen in the Williams. And Williams is right in there behind with Big Woods following suit. You've got a DRS train there. Then you're down to the Raging Hawk there in P8. And he's starting to make some progress, and he's making up the time. It's Lucky Luke at P9 in the Red Bull. Montecito, he is in the Ferrari, and thank you very much, Everbite, for correcting me on that lad's name. I've been getting it wrong for weeks, and it's people like you that keep me right, so thank you, sir. On with H-Town, he's in P11 in the Kick. I Have No Grip, P12 in the Mercedes. Maverick in the Ferrari, P13, and Setters in 14th. Setters is having a mare of a first race, and MRB back in 15th at the moment. Those are only track positions, and we'll not know exactly what it's like until we get right up there. Thanks, Etherbite. P1. Just look at Kears. Now, I think Maceo is in a good spot to make a move here. If 21 cloves of garlic can keep his race clean, and I'll tell you something, I've been watching 21 cloves for about 3 or 4 races, and he normally does keep it clean. He could be in a really good position here, because everybody in front of him is carrying 3 seconds of a penalty. And cloves of garlic, he's a clever driver, and he will know that. Maceo wants this place for 3rd. He really wants it, and he's going to have to be patient, but he's coming to a part of the track where it just could be a move. But Rossi is really, really holding him well. Hydrogen is now in the race. Look at Hydrogen, P6. And he's looking very, very pacey here. Into the left-hander he goes, but they're all going to have DRS zone. But he's got 97% the battery. What has got Maceo? He's only got 38. Sorry, cloves of garlic's only got 23, so we could get a move here. That Williams is maybe going to try the inside move, late break. No, he's... Oh, yes, he is. Oh, they're wheel to wheel, the touch. But nothing came off it. It was just a little racing touch. And 21 cloves of garlic holds that P5 position. And Hydrogen is pushing like fury right now to try and get in there. One to watch. Big Woods, P7, also running clean. He's having a really good race. May it long last, and may he get the benefit of no penalties. That is the secret to this F1 racing, and especially at this level. You've got to start learning to get round those tracks with no penalties. because everybody else in front of you are more or less as fast as you. Lots going on here. I'll tell you what, the quality of driving here tonight has got to be commended. Honest to goodness, whatever Raging Hawk has done, he has definitely turned this in to a league that's going to be really, really one to envy, because this is everybody who races F1 on these simulated drives are going to be wanting to be part of this. This is racing at its absolute best here. And just jump on board this move here. Will he do it in the corner? Yes, he will. He late brakes, and Hydrogen won't wait for the DRS zone, and he's going to get punished by Macao, because Macao's right on his tail. Let's see what he can do. Having a look at the tyres now. Luke's still following here, and he is still running with no right-hand end plate. So he is battling like a surgeon at the moment to try and keep that car on track without a front right end plate. And that's not easy to do on a very fast-paced cornered circuit like this. I can tell you, he's having to compromise his corners, and Macao gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He will be throwing his American dummy out of his German pram. Back on with Kears. Kears is really wanting to get a move on now. Bram's still out there in P1. His debut tonight with the Tier 1 division of Pure Speed Syndicate. And look at what he's doing. He's leading the race here in Austin, Texas. What a debut for this brilliant drive. You know who's having a really sneaky race here? The camera's on him. He's sneaking along there, just sneaky beaking. And I'll tell you what, he's got a strategy in place that just might reward him very, very well. If you look at the time now, he's starting to pull it in. Those penalties now, Big Woods and the Hawk are now only two guys running without penalty. So absolutely brilliant. And I want to have another look at those tyres just to get my head round exactly what's going on. Macao is on the medium tyres for the rest of the race now. He's going to do the 10 laps, but he has to serve a 10-second penalty. And now Brahms and Big Woods are both in the pits. So it's going to be really interesting to see where they come out. Out comes Brahms, P4. Big Woods, he's getting on the hard tyres. He's going to do the last 10 on the hards. And out he comes. He's going to lose quite a few positions. And now you've got Hawk in 7-lap-old hards. And he's going to stay on those hards right to the end of the race. I can't see him changing those. Rock Rob's got first in Tier 2. Andre got second. And James got a third. So absolutely brilliant. Young James gets a P3. He gets a podium in Tier 2. And Rock Robs gets P1. Unbelievable for Rock Robs. I've done a wee bit of coaching with Rock Robs as well. So it gives me some personal absolute pleasure to see those two guys. Imagine doing a bit of coaching with two guys. And there they are. P1 and P3. Go ahead, Gav. Be proud of yourself. And you know what? I am. Now, back to this race. Where's the battles? Let's see what Macao's doing. Macao. He's going to make a move here, and he is driving angry, probably. If I was him, I'd be driving angry too, because 10-second penalty is a pretty old boot in the gonads. Montecito, he's going really, really well in the Ferrari now. He's in P9. On the Rossi, P6. He's wanting to try and make a move as the Alpine of Raging Hawk goes into the pits. Surely not. He's getting rid of the hard tyres. I thought Hawk would have stayed out. He's going to give up position for new tyres, or has he got wing damage? No damage. That's a strange move. He comes in for a set of mediums and puts himself way back down the grid into 10th place. Now that's an unusual move, and I'm sure he's got a real good explanation for it on the hydrogen P3, and he's now pushing 21 cloves of garlic. Look how much battery these top drivers are preserving. That is the name of the game. Hydrogen's sitting there with 97% of battery, and he's going to start making all the... MRB gets a 10-second penalty, and I Have No Grip gets a 3-second penalty. So there are only two guys at this moment in time running clean, and one of them is Hawk, P11. He's now catching H-Town. He's in a hurry. Round that left-hander he goes, and he takes it absolutely beautiful, does he? They're beside each other. Oh, he just slams the brakes on and shuts him out. And H-Town can do nothing about that, and he's now going to go after the next guy on the track. Montecito has gone into the pits. Rossi's gone into the pits. Hydrogen gets a 3-second penalty. So those penalties are really ranking up. Have a look. Hydrogen's got 12 seconds. That's ruined his race. He'll be lucky to get in a P5, P6 even here. But he's in a battle, and he's in a battle with Cloves. Oh, he touches the back of Cloves. That's really, really tight going. But look at Brahms. Here comes Brahms. P3. Slams it into the corner. Really tight racing going on there, and he's being very, very patient because he knows there's a DRS coming, and he'll just take him very sensibly there. This is an inevitable move here. I can't see Brahms being able to, or Cloves being able to hold this one off. Let's see, 57% of the battery. Here we go. It's going to be a drag race up the hill, and Brahms gets an absolute super traction turn out of that corner. He's on the back, he's got DRS, it's wide open, and here he comes. He's trying an outside move, but getting shut out completely by Cloves of Garlic. But he runs wide, and Brahms gets into the second position in the Alpine. Cloves of Garlic made a mistake there, and he paid the price for it. Maceo, P4, 13 seconds of penalty, so his race is ruined. What happened, Pinball? Why was it not successful, buddy? One stop, very doable. On the Raging Hawk. I hate talking about this when somebody's running clean, and I never want to give them the scud of the commentator. But you know what? Raging Hawk is demonstrating to us all the importance of running clean, and that just might tell a story at the end of the race. Lap 21 of 28 here in Austin, Texas. Pure Speed Syndicate, Gavin Bass on the mic, and I'll tell you what, this has been a banger, and the owner of this league will go to bed tonight with one hell of a smile on his face, because his dream has come true. He has created a Tier 1 racing league with a bunch of clean drivers, and this has been absolutely and utterly superb to watch this evening. I think everybody watching this has got to agree with me. Isn't it lovely when somebody puts a lot of passion, effort and pure dedication into doing something and gets rewarded? Well, Raging Hawk is getting rewarded tonight. He has just got himself a racing league of superb drivers, and he's having a superb race himself. So let's have a really, really good round of applause for this guy. He is going brilliant. Just going to bounce down to H-Town here. He's trying to make a move here. He seems to be a wee bit of pace at the moment. Nice stuff. Back on with the Hawk. He just dirtied his knickers. He had to stand on those brakes behind Hydrogen there, but he is really, really aiming up this Williams, and he's going to get past him. Superb stuff up the hill. No real else close battles at the moment, but what I will do for you now is I'm just going to run you down everybody in track position at the moment. Kears is out front at the moment by 5.6 seconds, but Brahms seems to be pulling that in quite quickly. And I'm just going to quickly look at those tyres. 5-lap Old Hards versus 13-lap Old Hards. I've got a feeling Brahms might be on the chase here. Then you've got 21 Cloves of Garlic in third position in the Racing Bull. Maceo is in fourth, but he's carrying a 10-second penalty, and that's going to cost him. Big Woods in the Mercedes, he's in P5. Hydrogen in P6 in the Williams. The Raging Hawk is in P7, and he is catching, and he's doing a great job at the moment in P7. Rossi, P8 in the Racing Bull, and H-Town in the Kick. Maverick down there in 10th in the Ferrari, and he's going really well considering the bad start he had, and he's going to be well in the points there. Lucky Luke's on the two-lap Old Mediums, and he's on the 11th position. Setter's not having the best race tonight, but he stuck it in there, and he's in P12. Montecito, he's in P13, and I have no grip back there in P14. Twitch is going absolutely bananas at the moment, and they are all cheering on this fantastic race this evening. On with Lucky Luke. It's going to be a move here, I think. Let's see. Also a new guy to the league and to this tier is Lucky Luke in the Red Bull, and he's going over the start and finish line, and he's going to make a move, and he's going to say goodbye. Beautiful overtake there all together into the left-hander he goes. Lap 24 of 28. On the Maverick, he's chasing again. Never gives up, this guy. Never gives up. But just look at Brahms. Brahms has pulled that in to 2.6 seconds. I'm going to have another quick look at these penalties because they are vital. There you go, 3 and 6. So Brahms has got a hell of a job to do here because he's holding 6 penalties. But you know what? Big Woods is in a really, really good position, as is in the Hawk. And the Hawk wants to get as close to Hydrogen as he possibly can. Only 2 lads tonight running clean, and that is Raging Hawk and Big Woods in P5. He's having a class race tonight. Down the Maverick, he's having another battle with Luke. Yes, I was just looking at that conversation, lads. Keep that conversation outside. I just forgot about what happened the other bite. And you know what? He did wrong. He's paid his price, and I really do hope he comes back and shows his face again. On with Big Woods. And look at Brahms. Told you, he's caught him, and Kears is going to be able to do nothing about this. Absolutely nothing. Brahms is going to take this lead, and he's got 3 laps to try and pull 3 seconds out. This is really going to be a good challenge for the Alpine driver. He needs to get past Kears as quick as he possibly can, and we're going to get it right up the hill here. Here he goes. That's okay, Etherbite. That's your choice, buddy. And now we are looking for Brahms to try and extend this lead. He's got 6 seconds of penalties, and Kears has only got 3. So if Kears has got any sense at all, he'll just tuck in there and keep the distance. Big Woods, P5. Lap 26 and 28. And just look at Brahms. He's pulled out a 1.4 second lead. A race control gets Rossi for a 3 second penalty. That's not going to make much difference to Rossi tonight. Setters just puts in the fastest lap of the race, 1:35.328. So Setters has left it very late to do it. But well done to Setters. Brilliant lap from you, sir, especially on a racing lap. On with Maceo, P5, and he's just taken P4 off Big Woods, has he? They're battling side to side. Maceo's back behind, and Woods is battling, and he is defending furiously. But look at this. Maceo's trying it, and Maceo is trying it again, and he will try it again. So let's stay on here, and let's see if he can make it up the hill. I think he will. Lap 27 to 28, up the hill they go. It's a drag race. They are absolutely tracking each other, slipstream down, and he's going in the inside. He's got the brake in, and he's got it right. He owns the corner, and he takes the position. But just look at Big Woods. Big Woods is having none of it, and he's going to sit right on his tail here through the S-bends. He wants it back. Big Woods says, no way, you're not taking that. I'm going to show you. Into the left hand or right hander they go. And it looks like Maceo has just pulled out a wee bit of a gap there of about 7 tenths. And he just might have done enough to secure that position. Down to Luke, he's in P10. Good evening, Kane. Welcome to the chat. Oh, wow. What a race. What an absolutely brilliant race. Lap 27 of 28 laps, and you are riding on board with my driver of the day by an absolute long shot. A fabulous drive from the Alpine driver and the owner of the league this evening. And it's not favoritism whatsoever. This guy has totally earned this drive. So he's going to go to bed a really, really happy man tonight. He's got himself a racing league that's worthy of anybody to drive in. What an absolutely brilliant night we're having here for Pure Speed Syndicate. It's win, 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 win for Raging Hawk. The work's been put in. He's followed his dream, and now he has got exactly what he set out to do. And on top of that, he's just got my driver of the day. On the Big Woods. So we're on lap 28, and Brahms is away there by 4.6 seconds. And Brahms now, Oh no, Keir's got another penalty, so it's equal playing field. Brahms has won this race as long as he keeps it clean. But look at Cloves of Garlic. He's in there. And look at Big Woods. Big Woods could just get himself a decent position here because he's run it clean. Another brilliant drive. And if it hadn't been for the amazing drive of Hawk, Big Woods would have been on the driver of the day list as well, for sure. In fact, he's just making a move. Big Woods up into P4. Absolutely fabulous move there by the Merc. But let's bring the leaders home. Here they come. It's Brahms, P1 on the track. Here's P2. 21 cloves of garlic. Here he comes. Over the line in P3. Then you've got Big Woods in the Mercedes coming round the final lot of corners. And he's got Maceo right on his tail. Maceo's trying a lastminute.com, but it's not going to work. Over the line comes Big Woods. The Mercedes comes P4 on the track. Then you've got Maceo. Then you've got Hydrogen, P6. The Raging Hawk, my driver of the day, and I think everybody's driver of the day if they were watching this race. And everything going for this lad tonight. P7, and he just goes straight up into P5 because he kept it clean. He's been rewarded for keeping it clean. P5, he will be buzzing. Maceo goes down to P6, P7 Hydrogen. Lucky Luke is in P8, and Rossi is down there in P9 as they finish off as well. Then comes the H-Town Realtor. He's in P10. But let's bring them over the line. It's Lucky Luke. Oh, what a race, guys. What a race and what a night for Pure Speed Syndicate. This has been a success among successes. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming along tonight. One, keeping me company, and two, for giving me a few tips about what's going on the track. It really does help my commentary, and I would encourage every single one to watch this race back, but especially watch the intros, because there's a pledge there for charity, and I really, really, really am asking you seriously to take that very seriously. I put a lot of work into doing these comms for you guys, and I'm all asking you to do it now is just to donate a little small amount of money to buy me a cup of coffee, and I'll be showing you how much we can raise for three very, very brilliant charities. So there you go. Race winner, Brahms. Setters second. Fastest lap was Setters. Raging Hawk gets the games driver of the day as well. Lucky Luke, most overtakes, and the cleanest driver, Hawk. Absolutely amazing stuff here. And Brahms takes the race win on his debut. Keir's second. 21 Closed Garlic on the podium in third. Big Woods 4. Raging Hawk is 5. Macchio is in 6th. Hydrogen 7th. Lucky Luke 8th. First race for him, brilliant. Rossi 9, H-Town 10, Maverick 11, Montecito is in 12, Setters is in 13, 14th is I Have No Grip, and MRB 15th, and 16 right at the back, Poor Pulley, DNF'd along with the MRB. It happens, it does happen, and it's just the way it goes. Oh, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable night for Pure Speed Syndicate is all I can say. Again, as always, thank you so much for coming along to what was both a fantastic race, a fantastic stream, and a fantastic night for Pure Speed Syndicate. I'm going to go on again, and for anybody who missed that taste of Texas that I did tonight for the lads, just to warm their cockles before the race, I'm going to play it again, and I hope every single person really enjoys this, because it really captures the scene of the old Texas life, and we'll be able to play it here in just 2 seconds. But as always, behind the Raging Hawk, there's a fabulous administration team, there's a fabulous bunch of stewards, and there's a fabulous vibe within this league. This lad has delivered exactly what he set out to do. I'm Gavin Bass, one Saturday evening, Pure Speed Syndicate. We were live in Austin, Texas, and I'm going to leave you with what I think is just wonderful. Good night.
Engines humming down that old dirt road, chrome in the sun, that's a heavy load. Pure Speed Syndicate riding proud and mean. Fueling our blood in the sky gasoline. We ain't slowing down for nothing tonight. Got tires burning and ribs done right. We rewatching nice cars run, monster trucks fly, cowboys riding broncs under the red and white sky. Friday night lights and the crowd's going wild. Barbecue smoke rolling country style. Pure Speed Syndicate, never looking blue, just fast. Loud, proud, and barbecue too. Tailgates down, we were laughing loud. Grease and glory for the Gearhead crowd. Football tossing in the parking lot, with sauce on our hands and ribs too hot. Radio crackling, announcer roars. That V8 thunder shakes the floors. We were watching nice cars run, monster trucks fly. Cowboys riding broncs under the red, white sky. Friday night lights and the crowd's going wild. Barbecue smoke rolling country style. Pure Speed Syndicate, never looking blue, just fast. Loud, proud, and barbecue too. Steel hearts racing, no slow lane here. We toast the night with smoke and cheer. From rodeo rings to the 50-yard line, we were chasing fire, we were doing just fine. Yeah! Cars run, monster trucks fly, cowboys yell and the sparks light the sky. Under them bleachers where the sweet smoke blew, we found our heaven in a barbecue view. Pure Speed Syndicate, rolling true, lights are racing, we were passing through. We found our heaven in a barbecue view. Pure Speed Syndicate, rolling true, lights are racing, we were passing through. Engine's cool, but the night's still young. Barbecue bones and the song still sung. Pure Speed forever under red, white, blue. Fast life, loud life, that's what we do. Smoking boys now, y'all. Gavin says don't be speeding in the pit lane. Yeah.
I thought he was going to do it. He's going to do it again. Are you kidding me? A little bit more this time, buddy. Oh, my.
Perfect. Oh, all of that was after the scores were in. Bonus time for him to add some points in there.
Tailgate, nice cars run, laughing wild. They ain't rolling with the Gearhead crowd. Football tossing in the parking lot. Got face all, but you think you might. Sword down's written down. That ain't one of country road. It's barbecue smoke rolling country